I need that Dragons game. Wipeout.
He's got D for 35 with no case.
All I need is 2 games out of that huge bar.
No, I'm kind of looking for some boss stuff now.
My friend.
What's going on? How are you?
How's everything?
Not too bad. Yourself?
All right.
Good.
Oh, yeah. But did I say no, or you just blame me?
Blame him.
Hey. What was the 2 game, man? It was the 2
Mario
game.
Kart and Smash Bros.
Was that one?
Label.
I sold it.
Why you don't tell me
I had it on offer. I got it on everywhere. And then I said, yeah, I'll bring it by. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'll bring it by my company. And then the next message was, no,
Red.
but then like 2 days later, I sold it. 2 days later, I sold it.
Yeah.
No, I know. But I was like,
We had a kitty Mario Kart and Mario Smash Bros. On the Wii U for $60. I would never say no to that myself. Now it's all right. Blame it on me.
Okay.
Yeah, I would never say no.
okay. All good.
Because they don't move that fast.
I know. He's
Who
got
had that in?
Final Fight over there too. He's got a lot. Even in the pile, there's a bunch of good ones. Got Bomberman back there.
I got that one.
This is Hurricane, right? Blazing Gun.
Totally red.
He's got the Tick. Lethal Weapon. I'm pretty sure that's.
Yeah, you got a couple good games over.
Where?
Wow. What the fuck did you get Jaguar shit?
Corpse
I'm
King.
waiting for the Wii U.
Yeah. Right.
I got a Wii U.
Raiden, that's really cool. That's the
Raiden? Yeah.
I can do it different.
Turbo graphics. Jeez. Wait. Is there a system? No.
Just a lot of games. Whoa.
It's a lot of Saturn games
I was
too.
about to say the Darius. Look at that. Darius Reyes. Some nice shoes there.
Did you find something?
Yeah. No, well, mine, I got it at GameStop, and it has.
Did you
So
get
this was
information?
supposed to come out. It was supposed to be with the Wii U. I mean, the Wii. Oh, this is not the right one. Right, cool. I feel better now. There's a Wii version one that has 2 discs.
Castlevania. Although I have that one, so we're good. Oh my god. I like PS1 long boxes. This Skyward Sword.
I might try this. It's $6. It's sealed.
Do you have one? Or no.
I did. I gave it to a friend. So I was like, why do I need this thing?
Now you need it back in the collection. It's not that RoboCop.
And this one's $3, so that's $10. I could get this, but it's $5. I don't know if I can handle that.
Yeah, I have that one. I need the box for it. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Check this out, dude. I'm getting that.
Too much This is
Yeah.
interesting.
Right? Now it's broken.
I think John 5:2 did it out. Yeah, I had it the neuropathy was so bad. Like I'm getting Charlie horses all the time. Like you're on fire constantly. People mention it, but I have it that I go through so many medicines that a lot of medicines don't work. I must have been between them. I must have been to at least 20 different psych meds before they actually get the right meds. So many ponies.
Alright, stop number 2. PSP Harry Potter, maybe. Those are factory seal. Those could be worth it. We'll check. Hey guys, what's going on? Justin here. It's about 3 o'clock on Thursday. I'm heading to this guy's
Welcome
house.
to Rhode Island.
Thank you. I'm heading to this guy's house, Cranston. He put up a bunch of Genesis and boxed Nintendo games for sale. The pictures were really kind of blurry, especially on the Nintendo stuff, and the Genesis stuff. He was asking $50 a piece. Mind you, they're all complete. Obviously, not everything's $50 each. I mean, value-wise, anyway. So I hit him up, asked him what he had for Nintendo. He said everything. Okay, that would be awesome for $50 a piece, but he ended up sending me a couple pictures, and he's got a handful of pretty decent stuff at $50 a piece. I'm heading to his house right now, so hopefully I get something.
There's a 5-minute slowdown in 2 miles.
Thank
You are still on the fastest route.
Awesome. So hopefully I get some cool stuff. I'm not going to give away what I saw in the picture of two. Well, one of them's a pretty, not a heavy hitter, but like a pretty good game value-wise, and there's a couple other ones that are pretty good. So let's see if I come away with anything or if I don't. So stay tuned for a recap after I leave this guy's house. Hopefully I don't get murdered. Peace! Gun. Huh?
I'm so butthurt right now.
Because it was
You could have
cracked.
got that for like $1 or $2. Ugh.
I go crazy back there. It's like a trench. This is further back. This was like out to here.
Anything.
Yeah, I was gonna grab a game. I was just curious too. I know it's probably not worth it. I had a bunch of like AV cords and power things. Stuff just to get some trade credit. Is that something you guys take in at all?
Just the cables?
Just the cables. Like, yeah, I remember at the other place they sold like cables and stuff on the section.
Well, we sell them, but we don't buy them.
You don't buy them.
Basically, we have extra, we'll sell them, but we don't buy them.
No, I get it. It's okay. But the Wii.
Yeah, you weren't gonna look around at all anymore?
So that's another one off the list.
PS4 in.
Ooh, really? I gotta find that.
Dude, I remember passing that up at GameStop. What is that?
What the fuck? Konami Collector Series? Is it a Nintendo?
I don't know.
It's sealed. $24. It must be a Windows. What the fuck?
PC? If it's Windows, it's PC.
Windows XP 16 CD-ROM drive. I guess so. That's kind of weird though.
What do you think? Do you think this is an X? Yeah, it's gonna be.
They have Agony for 15.
Game is agony to play.
Third birthday. I found that one last year. Hey guys, what's going on? Justin here. I got a recap video of all kinds of gaming stuff that I've gotten since Christmas. Not a ton of stuff. We know this time of year, but I had enough that I felt was video worthy. So I'm just going to kind of go through from Christmas to recently and show you what I got. So I'm also in a new spot, if you can't tell. I'm in the middle of redoing my entire basement, and so far so good. I got my display case where I wanted it. Kind of show you the ends, but obviously there's stuff everywhere. My table is completely covered in stuff, and it is what it is. But I'm just going to kind of show you this and go from there. So for Christmas, I got The Outer Worlds and World War Z. I got The Outer Worlds from my parents, World War Z, and Killer Queen Black from my sister and my niece and nephew. So that was really cool. Definitely a couple games I wanted. I got, let's see, I got Fairy Tale Fights from the random flea market. I paid $2 for it. I'm pretty sure I already had it, but I didn't have the case, but I figured for $2, why not? I'll sell my copy for like $2 or $3. I got a couple of games when the GameStop did buy two, get two free. I got the Binding of Isaac, which is fun and crazy. If you haven't played it, it's just a dungeon crawler, basically. Like, you go from room to room to room, and you gotta beat the monsters in that room to get to the next room, so on and so forth. Super Mario Odyssey, I didn't have, so awesome. Glad to have that in the collection now. The two cases here I actually got very recently. The cases that they gave me were the repro cases that they have, and basically whenever I went to a GameStop, I checked to see if they had them, and they gave me the cases for free. So if you need cases, check that out. I got Sinkin' City is one of the free games that I got, as well as Yoshi's Woolly World or whatever it is on the Switch. Gave that to my niece for Christmas. And then one of the GameStops near us is going out of business, and I got both of these for 50% off. So I got Nier Automata Game of the Year edition for like $20. Couldn't go wrong there because it's new, but it's GameStop new, so it's open. So, you know, don't know why. And then I just grabbed a Switch game for $11. You know, can't go wrong for $11 for a Switch game. And I mean, in, you know, Mutant Football, I haven't played it. I have it on the PS4 as well. But you know, something I wanted to get. $11 didn't kill me. I also had a couple games before I kind of keep going on here. I grabbed a couple games from Redbox, and I flipped them for cash. I basically paid, you know, less than they were worth cash-wise, and then brought them to GameStop because till the end of the weekend, GameStop is doing cash same as trade. So if you have stuff, get out there and do it. I got these two at Salvation Army, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds, and the Harry Potter on the PSP. I paid $5 for the pair of those, so not bad. The Harry Potter might be staying in the collection because I collect Harry Potter games, but this one I didn't realize had water damage, so it's going to be hard to get rid of anyways if I wanted to. Buffy is a duplicate, so if anybody needs it, definitely let me know. The Simpsons game I got at a Savers, I think maybe last weekend. Grant and I went out and it was kind of rainy. There was nothing else going on. Grabbed that. Something I'd kind of been looking for the collection, so I'm keeping that one for now. Grabbed this guy for the collection, which is cool. I don't know what kind of game it is. I'm assuming it's a side-scroller beat 'em up. Is the Tick from the cartoon, 90s cartoon, and I paid $10 for it. It's marked for 15, but I offered him 10 and he took it. So very glad to have that. It's in really nice, clean condition. And last but certainly not least, actually before I get to this, there's some games that you guys probably saw in the video footage that I picked up. What is that? Wii Sports Resort, Enzo's Trilogy on the PS3, 360 controller. I grabbed those three with a bunch of other stuff and paid $20. I took those three items and brought them to GameStop and got $27. So that's why you don't see those here. But this lot here is actually a good lot. 360, yeah, that's everything. So there was a guy on Facebook. I'll kind of give you the backstory. Guy on Facebook has been listing games off and on around my area for well over a month. He's got all kinds of systems, all stuff, but he was asking really crazy prices on stuff. He was asking like $50 a game, $100 a game, $150 a game, so on and so forth. And then I finally saw him list $50 a game, and he had some decent stuff. Now, some of the stuff that he sent me pictures of, he didn't tell me was already sold. He had Mega Man 1 in the box. He had Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. He had, I can't remember. There's a couple other decent games. I think like Gyromite in the box, stuff like that. So I went to go grab them, and he said, you know, if I buy more, I get a better deal. Fortunately, I got there. He didn't have them. Some guy bought them the day before he sent me the pictures. So I don't know why he sent me those pictures, but it is what it is. So went, picked through his stuff in his basement, and he had a ton of good stuff, like, but not $50 a game worthy stuff. So basically, he told me not for everything here, minus I think Double Dragon. He wanted $300, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. So I offered him $200, and he said he couldn't. And so I left. A couple hours later, he ended up changing the prices to like $30 a game, so it's now lower than what he originally offered. And I texted him back, and I said, hey, if you throw in Double Dragon, will you do the $200? He said, sure. So basically, I paid about $25 a game if you want to break it down that way. This is actually my copy of Marvel vs. Capcom. I already sold the one that I picked up, and everything else here is for sale, minus Double Dragon I'm keeping. And this is a repro box, but the contents, everything on the inside is real. The game's real. Manual is real. But I knew that when I grabbed it, that it was a repro box, but I know Turtles in Time was still worth what I paid for it, so not a big deal. These discs are super clean. If anybody's interested, shoot me a message on Instagram on any of these. This one is actually the hang tab version. I'm tempted to keep it. So that one, I mean, if somebody gives me a good offer for it, I'll sell it. But for now, you know, I might hang on to that one. But that's everything, guys. And, you know, not a ton of stuff. You know, I'm going to keep my eye out for stuff. Hit up Facebook Marketplace more often and, you know, try. I'm going out tomorrow hunting. So hopefully maybe I'll find some stuff. Who knows? It's just a matter of keeping your eyes open and getting out there. So hope you guys liked the video. You know, Happy New Year. It's, you know, 2 weeks into the new year and I'm doing my first real video of the year. I should have a toy video out next week too. I got an awesome toy haul at the beginning of the year so far, so I'm going to throw that together this week. Try to get this basement finished so, you know, I can have, you know, a better display area, because now I can actually look at the stuff in my display case. But as usual, if you want to get in touch with me, Instagram, Facebook, I've been listing a bunch more stuff on eBay, so definitely check out the link below. And I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out.